Desktop Cute and Noodle Stopper figures look great on their own, but sometimes a simple display can feel a little plain. Today, I'd like to share one of the ways I display my own collection using 3 miniature sofas that I found in Japan. Throughout this video, we'll see how they look with different figures and whether they're worth adding to your display. Now, let's take a closer look at the 3 miniature sofas I chose for this video. There were actually several other designs and colors available, but these were the 3 that stood out to me the most. Each one has a different shape and style. The pink one has a single seat design with a large heart-shaped backrest, while the blue one has a wider 2-seat layout. The white one has a longer chaise-style shape, giving it a slightly different look from the other 2. What's interesting is that these aren't actually made for displaying figures. They're sold as accessory boxes, and some of them can be opened to store small items inside. They were originally sold for dolls and fan collection displays, but the moment I saw them in the store, I thought they could be an interesting match for small figures like Desktop Cute and Noodle Stopper figures. Since the seat shapes and sizes are different, I was also curious to see which types of figures would work best with each one. So I decided to bring all 3 home and try them out. I found these at Yuzawaya, a Japanese store that specializes in fabrics, crafts, and hobby supplies. Even if you live outside Japan, you may be able to find something similar at a local craft or hobby store, so it may be worth checking. Now let's check the size of each sofa. Even if you don't collect Desktop Cute or Noodle Stopper figures, the size might be a good match for one of your favorite small figures, so hopefully this will help you get a better idea of what works. The ivory sofa measures approximately 27 centimeters wide, 11 centimeters deep, and 17.7 centimeters tall, or about 10.6 by 4.3 by 7.0 inches. The pink sofa measures approximately 15.5 centimeters wide, 12 centimeters deep, and 18 centimeters tall, or about 6.1 by 4.7 by 7.1 inches. The ice blue sofa measures approximately 24 centimeters wide, 9.5 centimeters deep, and 15 centimeters tall, or about 9.4 by 3.7 by 5.9 inches. As always, here's a size comparison with a standard 350 milliliter beverage can, which is about the same size as a 12-ounce can. Hopefully, this will also help you compare the size with the figures featured in my previous reviews and the ones coming in future videos. Now, let's see how these sofas work with actual figures. Our first example is the Hatsune Miku 10th anniversary version from the Noodle Stopper figure series. Whether a figure fits properly can depend on the shape of the sofa, the sitting pose, and how widely the hair spreads out. With some figures, the legs, hair, or other parts may interfere with the backrest or armrests, making it difficult to position them securely. In Miku's case, however, she fits all 3 sofas extremely well. Her sitting pose works naturally with each seat, and her long twin tails spread out without getting in the way, so she can be positioned properly on all 3. Next is Taiga Aisaka in the tiger swimsuit version from the Desktop Cute figure series. She also works well as part of a sofa display. However, instead of placing her on the seat, you can also position her in front of the sofa like this. Using the sofa as a background element creates a different kind of display and gives the scene a little more depth. Next is Taiga Aisaka from the Noodle Stopper figure series. Because this figure is posed lying down, it can be a little difficult to display. A sofa with a size that matched her more closely would work even better, but I still really like how well this setup suits the pose. The relaxed position makes the sofa feel like a natural part of the display. From here, I'll use the turntable to show each display from all 360 degrees. First is the Hatsune Miku cat ear t-shirt version from the Desktop Cute figure series. The overall size is a particularly good match for this sofa. Her seated pose fits naturally within the width of the seat, and there is enough room around her legs and body without making the sofa look too large. Her long twin tails also spread out around the backrest without causing any major interference, allowing the figure to sit securely while keeping the main details visible. I think this is one of the most balanced combinations so far in terms of the figure's size, pose, and the shape of the sofa. Next is the Hatsune Miku game version from the Holiday Memories figure series. This one is outside the Desktop Cute and Noodle Stopper series, so it also shows how the sofa can work with other small figures. She may be slightly large for the seat, but her relaxed gaming pose fits the scene very well, and the sofa helps create a more complete room-like display. This sofa may be an especially good match for relaxed time figures or other characters wearing casual loungewear. Next is Yui Kotegawa from the Aqua Float Girls figure series from To Love Ru Darkness. Since Aqua Float Girls figures are designed to sit on an inflatable float, how well they fit on a sofa can depend on the shape and pose of each figure. Still, I think the combination of a sofa and a swimsuit figure works surprisingly well and creates an interesting display. Next are Viper, Shine of Love, and Modernia, First Affection from the Noodle Stopper figure series from Goddess of Victory Nikkei. This time I tried displaying two figures together on one of the larger sofas. Instead of placing both figures on the seat, I positioned Viper on the armrest while Modernia stays on the main seat. I think this creates a more natural and relaxed composition. Larger sofas like this also give you more freedom to experiment with different layouts, making it possible to create small scenes instead of displaying just a single figure. If you have figures that belong to the same series, pairing them together like this can make the display feel even more complete. After trying all of these different figures, I think buying these sofas was definitely the right decision. They worked well with far more figures than I expected, and even when a figure wasn't actually sitting on the sofa, simply using it as part of the display helped create a much nicer atmosphere. Of course, compatibility still depends on the figure's pose, hairstyle, and overall shape, but that's also part of the fun of experimenting with different combinations. This has also made me want to look for more display items besides sofas. If I find anything interesting, I'll be sure to make another video and share it with all of you. Even if you can't find these exact sofas at a local craft or hobby store, you might come across similar accessory boxes, storage cases, or decorative items that work just as well. If you enjoy collecting Desktop Cute, Noodle Stopper, Relax Time, or other small figures, I definitely recommend giving something like this a try. I hope this video gave you a few new ideas for displaying your own collection. This time, I focused on a small display accessory, but I usually make figure review videos on this channel. If you enjoy anime figures, please check out some of my other videos as well. That's it for this video. If there's any part of the figure you liked, feel free to leave a comment and share your thoughts. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.